Before you skip forward to the first niche, I'm watching you, I know what you're doing. I just wanted to let you know that at the end of the video, after all the niches, I've got a gift for everyone, so make sure to stick around till the end if you like free stuff. And in this video, I'll be happy to share 9 different autumn niches with you, or fall season niches. Basically, designs that sell during September, October and November, so the sooner you can get started creating some designs for these niches, the more sales you'll probably pick up in the near future. So niche number 1 I've got for you is autumn itself, and don't worry, I'll show you a sub niche of autumn because obviously that's quite a broad term, but I just wanted to show you this first so you get a general idea of the sort of design style and theme that works well for autumn t-shirt designs. And we can see a lot of sort of golden, brown and orangey colours. There is quite a lot of gnome illustrations that show up in sort of the top selling search results at the moment. We can see that a lot of these aren't really selling much yet, but it isn't autumn yet. If you're uploading designs now, it might take a little while until you're actually getting sales, but that is to be expected with these sort of seasonal trends. So gnomes are definitely a sub niche opportunity if you get a nice graphic and come up with some nice phrases that can go along with the graphic. There's quite a lot of these leopard print text designs with autumn colors that seem to be doing well, and obviously lots and lots of leaves, leaf illustrations and graphics. And the sub niche that I found for you is wine maple leaf. This is an autumn niche that is very underserved, and I'll show you the search results in a minute, but I did want to show you the BSR history of this design first of all, because at the moment it's not got a very good BSR. But if we look back at 2021 in sort of September and October, this design dropped into the 100,000s, meaning it had regular daily sales. That probably meant it was doing at least 5 to 10 sales a day. That shows that there is definitely opportunity here, even though at the moment the BSR graph of this design is quite bad. It's in the millions, but autumn isn't here yet, so there's definitely potential. And if you type that term wine maple leaf into the search results on Amazon, it only brings back 166 results. And a lot of these t-shirts, if you actually look into the data of when they were added, were all uploaded 2022. As you can see, all of these designs have been recently added, so obviously they won't have any sales yet. This t-shirt is the one I just showed you. It has got quite a few reviews and a BSR rank, but most of the designs here are recently posted, meaning there's still opportunity while this niche is really small and not a lot of shirts with BSR history. And one more quick tip for this: rather than just copying this sort of design and trying to get sales for the exact same style, why don't you also add a funny phrase in there that you maybe find in the overall wine niche, and that way you've made it a funny design which has also got high potential of selling, and you're not just copying what everyone else is doing. Niche number 2 would be leukemia or blood cancer, and the reason I'm recommending this is because it is Leukemia Awareness Month during September. This niche has got a common theme, which is the color orange, which suits autumn already, which is a good thing. But yeah, generally if you're creating designs for this, you want to use the color orange. And by the way, I quite like this design right here with the dinosaur. It's a cool idea to cross niche and say, oh, let's make it extinct. I'd definitely stay away from designs that say the F word or allude to it, because that might get you into trouble. Cross niching with different topics like maybe the American flag, nature themes could give you a good edge right here if you come up with a unique idea. But overall, you want to try and keep to the orange and white theme. Maybe try a different shirt color like this one. Selecting just the orange shirt could help you stand out in search results for this niche. Niche number 3 is quite an obvious one, but I have to mention it anyway. It's Halloween, and this is basically the highest potential in terms of sales during autumn or during fall. You can see that there's already tons of designs that are selling with the BSR below 100,000, and we're still, like 2 months out from Halloween, so definitely one that you can already get into and get sales. A lot of stuff that seems to sell within this niche is horror related. Think creepy designs, think pumpkins. Pumpkins always work really well in relation to Halloween. This one is quite funny, but I think that alludes to a famous horror movie called It, so don't copy that one. You can do funny Halloween costumes like this one right here. I'm with the witch. There's definitely lots of ideas that you could come up with right there. One t-shirt that I just wanted to point out is this one right here. I'm just here for the booze. Those sort of designs always sell really well around Halloween. This one has got a 200,000 BSR at the moment, which is already quite decent, but scrolling down and looking at the BSR history, we can see that last year, while it was also at like sort of 200,000 BSR during August, it trended down all the way into the low sort of 10,000s down to 15k, and I think there was even a day with 8,000 somewhere here. Yep, there we go, 8,000 BSR. So there's massive potential within this niche, and there's no better time to upload designs than right now. And I am probably going to upload a video talking about sub niches for Halloween specifically, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss that. And just if you were wondering, the tool that I'm using to look at this BSR history and to find all of these niches is called PODCS, and it will be linked in the description down below. You can try it out for free. Next up, we've got bats, and the reason for showing this niche is that it is Bat Appreciation Month in October this year, and that's why we're going to see a lot of these designs right here dropping in BSR when it comes closer to October and during October itself. And there's already quite a few ones that are selling decently. Definitely don't rip off the Batman logo, that is a bad idea. I do really like this design over here though. That's a really nice sunset with the trees cut out and then the bat at the top. Nice color scheme as well, suitable for autumn. And yeah, I think you can get some inspiration by the designs here. Don't get confused with these baseball ones. You don't want a baseball bat in your Bat Appreciation Month design. But one more tip I can definitely give you here is if you're uploading designs within this niche, then definitely include the keyword Bat Appreciation Month within your listings, because that will bring back a lot less search results than the overall keyword bat. And people will definitely look for Bat Appreciation Month on Amazon during October, so you would definitely get a higher chance if you include that keyword, because there'll be less competition along that search term. Niche number 5 is mental health awareness, and this is due to the fact that it is Mental Health Awareness Week from the 2nd of October to the 8th of October. So whilst a lot of these shirts are already selling quite well now, they will definitely see an increase in sales during the month of October, or that week specifically. And generally there is quite a few designs here with green color schemes. That seems to be sort of the overarching color for this awareness theme. However, still other designs can do really well. A lot of text-based stuff. We can see quite a few rainbow designs which do always have the potential to sell really well, especially with these leopard patterns. So that might be an idea of how to approach this niche. And we can see the gnome theme sort of reoccurring right here. They're just all dressed in green, which is quite funny. Do definitely check out this niche. It's got a lot of potential to trend during October. And moving on from that, we've got Dia de los Muertos. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but basically in English it means Day of the Dead, and it is celebrated amongst Mexican, or in Mexico mainly, but also very heavily in America as far as I'm aware. Nevertheless, this day is on November 2nd. That means we'll see a lot of these designs trending really high at that point in time. There is a lot of sort of intricate and very detailed design styles here, so if you're not, very talented at graphic design, or you just don't want to spend a lot of time designing in general, then it definitely helps having a subscription to something like Vexus or Creative Fabrica in this case, because they'll have lots of presets for this niche. Just by the way, also you can see right here where this little shopping cart icon is. This gives you an indication of the estimated sales over the last 24 hours. It's what PODCS thinks the amount of sales has been with this BSR, and maybe 12 with that BSR is a little bit high, I think, in one day, but it gives you an indication anyway. So while I'm scrolling through these niches, do take a look at that as well to get an idea of how well these shirts are selling currently. So just quickly taking a peek at one of the best sellers currently within this niche, you can see a lot of related keywords right here if you want to know what to put into your listings. And looking at the sales graph, once again we've got proof that last year this design was selling during October leading up to the 2nd of November. It was sort of getting into the 90,000 BSR range, and then it dropped off, whilst now it's slowly creeping back up, indicating that there'll be a lot of sales happening soon. And another massive event happening during November is Thanksgiving, of course. That is on the 24th of November this year. It's going to see a massive sales volume. It always does. Lots of these designs that you can see right here selling at the moment are turkey related, so that's probably the biggest sub niche of Thanksgiving. You definitely want to come up with something unique there if you're trying to get sales, but there is obviously lots of other opportunities to cross niche. For example, one thankful teacher right here with the leopard print rainbow once again, so you could sort of target different jobs that will be thankful for Thanksgiving, or different age groups, children, parents. You could do matching designs for the family. There was one t-shirt here that I thought looked really funny and unique. This one saying Thanksgiving turkey drop. I don't know who came up with that, whether this person had the original idea. But it's definitely hilarious, and probably has a high potential of selling well, because there doesn't seem to be many of those sort of designs. Just scrolling through the results right here. But yeah, this person also selecting an orange t-shirt once again. That is definitely a way to stand out when you have such competitive niches, is to just think of what's the main color here, and it's obviously definitely orange, red, yellow, that sort of theme. So maybe selecting that for the primary thumbnail will help you pick up some sales more easily. Niche number 8 would be skeleton. This is a type of design style that I saw a lot while doing my research for autumn niches, so it's definitely one to consider in all sorts of niches that you might want to enter, because as you can see, this is cross-niched with pirates, with dinosaurs, with skateboarding. There's lots of potential here, and a lot of these designs are already doing so well, so definitely an evergreen one, which, because it's sort of creepy horror themed during autumn, has potential to sell a lot better in that time of the year. So yeah, just take a look at this. That's a funny one with the pizza. That's hilarious. So good on that person for coming up with that. And yeah, I mean, definitely a bit of a harder one to design from scratch, like these sort of detailed skeleton illustrations. But there will definitely be some pre-made graphics out there that you can spin with sort of funny phrases and cross niche with different topics maybe that are popular during autumn. So definitely want to consider, as you can see by the BSR ranks and the sales estimations and the reviews. I mean, loads of these shirts have tons of reviews, so there's massive potential in the skeleton niche, and you should definitely check it out to try and pick up some more sales during autumn. And niche number 9 would be American football. This will see an increase in sales probably during November, because it is American Football Day on November the 5th. And this is obviously quite a broad niche, so you'll want to niche down. One idea might be to take a look at something like lineman. That is a design that you see a lot in this niche, like right here, there's one there. So just see if that phrase is trademarked or not, and how big the search results are in comparison to American football, or just look at different positions as well. Maybe there's some sub niche opportunity there. What else can we see? I'm 10 years old, so maybe targeting kids that play football and different age groups within those kids might be an idea. And yeah, you just have to be creative, do some research in terms of sub niche opportunities, but the overall American football niche will definitely see an increase of sales due to American Football Day. So now that we're done with the niches, we've come to the part where I'll share the free gift with you. And to help me out with designing for some of these autumn niches, I've gone ahead and added some graphics, some autumn themed graphics to my free POD graphics bundle. I've added an autumn themed rainbow design, as well as an illustration of a leaf. Then you also get some bat silhouettes, which will help you with the bat niche and just overall Halloween designs, a sunset that has a pumpkin face embedded into it, and last but not least, a nice little pumpkin illustration that I came up with, which once again will help you with creating your Halloween designs. And if this is the first time that you hear about this bundle, you might not be aware that there's also some sunset illustrations in there, as well as rainbows and decorative text elements, all helping you quickly come up with some designs for various different niches and make your life easier. To download this free bundle, all you have to do is click the link in the description, then click the first purple button that you see on the page that opens up, and then you can enter any price you want, including $0. So type in 0 if you want to download it for free, and you can use all of these files in your t-shirt designs, because I've designed them myself and I'm giving them away to you. On this page of mine, you can also find some other useful information, such as tools that I use on a regular basis, then a list of different print-on-demand resources that you can use for free, as well as my bundle store, where you can find different t-shirt design graphics bundles that I've designed and that you can purchase to make your t-shirt design life even more easy. Now, if your goal is to build a consistent and decent income from print on demand, then one of the best and easiest ways to do that is to create designs for various different evergreen niches. And that's why you will massively benefit from watching this video next, where I'll show you 101 profitable evergreen niches, as well as some tips and strategies of how to enter them successfully.